Semifinal match from yesterday's qualifier.
Oh, the semi-final best of three as well. I thought that was just the final.
No, it is the semifinals because, of course, since the top three qualify, the semifinals is actually really important. Because if you
Yeah,
win
this is
those, you
true.
qualify.
This is true.
Uh huh.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, that puts it 1-0 to KYCT. I think KYCT was fairly. I mean, overall. Oh, I seem to have been dropped from my seat. Funny. I think KYCT overall was fairly dominant in that game. He seemed to take the lead quite early on, took the initiative with that early expansion. And after Wallace kind of failed to break it, he didn't really get too far after that when you think about it.
Yeah, Wallace did kind of a weird opening there, like 2-gate into delayed tech as opposed to an expansion, so not sure what was going on there. But we are going to be on Fighting Spirit now, so let's see if they can perhaps do something a bit more normal. The thing is, like on Andromeda, I think actually opening 2-gate is more common, even though like it's a 4-player ramped map. For some reason, like going for 2-gate is relatively common. Maybe it's because of the easy expansions, like the natural limiter only, but
Yeah, I think so. I guess so.
either way, I guess we'll find out. So, game number 2, here we go. Okay, at the top right position as the red Protoss, we're going to have Mr. Wallace. And at the bottom right as the orange Protoss, Mr. KYCT.
There he is, man himself, the victor from the last game. What's he got for us in store this time? Let's see if we get some more funky mirror action. Just for anyone who is unsure, because we've already had this once today, you are now watching Brood War Open Heat. This is the Autumn Summer Tournament, which I believe is sponsored by thebgh.com. And some other, I think some other community members have participated towards the prize pool as well, if I'm not very much mistaken. So big thanks to those guys. I'm just trying to find a list of who that is right now, and I guess I'll read those out.
The banner thing says also starspawn.cc. I don't actually know who they are, but they are apparently a sponsor.
Yeah, that sounds quite cool. I'll definitely visit their site.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
It's paying off already. Look at
this. They've got 2 extra views.
Yeah.
Boom. See that? Advertising in action.
that's getting your money's worth. I think that's cool. But yeah, we're slightly more in casual cast mode today, as you may have noticed if you're here from the beginning with me eating my lentil soup, not quite knowing what the deal is. Because of course it's a summer tournament, so this is like the Brood War version of sitting in a deck chair with your feet up and a drink in your hand.
It's appropriate though, because like it is ridiculously hot outside. I'm sure Elgate can attest. It is way too hot in England right now.
Horrible, horrible.
And the thing is, right? Because the thing is, like normally it's not that hot here, so like no buildings have air conditioning, or at least homes don't have air conditioning. So I'm sitting here casting. It's like 1,000,000 degrees and there's no air conditioning. And like I have a fan in my room that's normally on all the time, but it's like really loud. So I didn't want to get all the crazy fan noises on the stream, so I just turned it off. So now it's even hotter. Well, see the sacrifices I make for you guys?
Yeah. It's tough being a caster. I tell you what though, because I work from home, and I'm not gonna lie, my room gets ridiculously hot during the day, so I have to be minimally dressed pretty much the entire day. But even so, this place is so damn hot that it's just got me burning up. It's the worst thing.
What Elegant is trying to say is that he's casting with no pants on right now. that's what he's trying to say.
And you would never know as well.
Exactly.
That's the fun thing.
Exactly.
It's just tantalizing. Thought we were going to have something in the middle of the map right there from Wallace Bag, but no such action. He's actually got... oh no, sorry, I was wrong. Quite an interesting scouting pattern, going up top left and then going straight down to the bottom right. It's going to work out for him, but why wasn't he not interested in the cross position, I wonder?
Possibly because he saw... Oh no! The Zealot didn't block properly! Oh, fail Zealot. But yeah, I think he did that because he saw his opponent's rope get into his base. He's like, oh, that's pretty fast. I guess he must be... in a close position, because of course KYCT did scout correctly on the first try.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. I probably should have seen that.
It's all good. It's all good.
And we got a little bit of a Zealot chase going around in Wallace's main base. This is not a game which ever ends well for the probe, because he can escape as long as he likes, but then eventually the goon pops out. The only way to do it is to get out before that goon happens. But for a while, the Zealot's going to be on a good old chase around. Yeah, KYCT not going to be able to catch that anytime soon. We don't have any goon range yet, interestingly, from KYCT down at the bottom right. We do have goon range already coming in for Wallace, so I can only imagine this is going to be a DT build. He's showing his hand a little bit by not making goon range. He might as well throw down the Citadel right now because he's not even covering up the fact that he's not making range.
What is he doing? He's not.
What?
Yeah, as I was thinking, I was like, he waited a really long time for that probe to leave, just so he could hide his tech. Now, on the one hand, you can say, well, yes, you know, he's hiding his tech, but the fact that he waited so long means that his robo isn't even that much faster than Wallace's, and Wallace was just doing his build normally. So it's like Wallace got his goon range, and he's only, you know, 10 seconds behind his robo anyway, which doesn't even make a difference.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know if this really works for KYC. If you're going to do something like this, it's got to be really slick, and that's why it's a big deal that he let that probe into his base. He should have been much better on the Zealot block because it's not a particularly difficult thing to do. You can even test it. You can just take out one of your own probes and see if it can get through. So that Zealot block was quite crucial for him. And this isn't really too much of a positive thing. He's going to have the Reaver slightly early, so he's going to have the initiative getting out on the map. But on the downside, he's not going to have Dragoon range for a while. So I really don't see this being a particularly positive thing.
Yeah, it's funny. Dr. Shrinker in the chat actually was like, did he just forget the goon range? And I was almost thinking that might have been the case, but then actually I realized when he builds the support bay and the shuttle basically at the same time, that actually did just eat up all his minerals, so...
He must be going for shuttle speed though, right? It has to be.
I guess if he's going to rush it like this, he really should.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's kind of a waste. In the meantime, we have an observatory first from the other side. And, oh god, okay.
He's got an observatory. Instead of getting the shuttle speed, so I feel like that's quite a conservative move for someone who's doing a really something that needs to be a really fast build.
You know what? I just realized something though. Actually, now that I think about it, like this, he's getting goon range now, right? And really, if they don't fight each other with dragoons before this goon range is done, then the fact that it was delayed this long doesn't actually matter at all, right? The only time someone getting goon range first matters is if you have range goons fighting non-range goons. But the fact that this range is going to be finished before they actually fight means that delaying it this long for the faster robo actually was completely fine. Like it had the late range had no impact, and he got a faster Reaver and shuttle.
Yeah, that's true. It can work that way. Because instinctively when I see kind of delaying range for the sake of a robot, I assume it's one of those really cute timings whereby you have to have the robo really early, otherwise it just doesn't work. But this kind of works too. So this just gets him the initiative, basically. That's what this is. He gets to go out there and start pissing off Wallace outside the natural expansion just before Wallace can get out there. So it does kind of work out in that regard. But not having Dragoon range yet could prove decisive. Just look at this. Wallace knows what's up, and imagine snipe one Dragoon immediately. How effective can this Reaver be? Wallace can micro pretty easily against the Dragoons. Oh, this is ending badly. This is ending so badly for KYCT.
I was just saying it wouldn't have mattered if the goons didn't fight before range was finished, and then he fights right before range is finished. It's like, oh, what the hell? He could have just waited 10 seconds. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Now he's going to suicide the Reaver.
Oh, this could be a huge shot, though. The shot. It could be huge. It could also not be huge, but it could be huge.
Happen.
He could drop the Reaper at some point. You know, he could shoot a Scarab because that's pretty useful.
Oh my!
He could also lose everything at the front because he's not paying attention, or he could not actually.
Oh, and the Reaper as well. The Reaper as well. No! Oh. This hurts me. This hurts me so bad.
Fails. The fails are real.
KYCT. He might just be able to hold with the second Reaver popping out, but that was one of the worst executions of a strategy I've seen in quite a while. It was a nice idea, but everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And he's now got Wallace's Dragoons literally in his main base, causing a little bit of havoc. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
See, now let me just say, everybody always makes fun of me for my Shuttle Reaper micro, but I mean, seriously. Did he even shoot a Scarab?
I don't think so. It just died hopelessly in the Reaver. Cowering.
Like he didn't even try. Like the pros are just running around underneath. He's like, nope, I don't really need to kill these. It's fine.
There was nothing manly about that. Nothing at all.
So there's now 57 supply for Wallace versus the 36 for KYCT.
Yeah. Damn, that was pretty terrible for KYCT. There is basically no way back into this right now, unless you could break the front of Wallace with some superb micro. But to be honest, he just doesn't even have the units for that kind of crap.
Well, I don't know. Maybe like that was just the warm up, and now he's gonna pull out the boxer level micro. You know, like he's, you know, like maybe he has like some reserve of APM that if you know he can only use a certain amount of micro in one game. So if he used it all up on the first Reaver, then he would have not had any for this one. But because he didn't use any on the first Reaver, like this shuttle is just gonna be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Or it could just not. But
or it could not be the case because this could go really badly. Oh, and into the bargain, Wallace seems to have the inkling. Somebody said, "Oh, but he's not pulling his probes." Wallace actually doesn't have a clue. Come on,
hey!
One. How's the second one going to be? Only one probe for the second one, but that's not a bad haul right there for KYCT. The first baby steps in getting back into this game, possibly, perhaps, or maybe not.
And for some reason, there's a probe chasing Zealots across the map. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but hey, it's all good.
Oh, no, do not lose that second Reaver so cheaply. There we go. A couple of nice Reaver scouts getting landed. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wait, the Zealots are going in. He's going in. Where's the shuttle, though? Where did the shuttle go?
Far away.
What is happening?
It went back to pick up another Reaver at the worst possible time.
But it's not even going to pick up a Reaver. Oh, GG. The shuttle, the troll shuttle, just abandoned his Reaver friend. And he hasn't left the game. Hey!
There we go. Bad times. Oh yeah, there's another Reaver wandering across the map. There you go.
But that means it's 1-1.
It does indeed.
It is 1-1, so we're going to a deciding game 3. Awesome.
That was... KYCT will not be happy after that one, especially after he looked so much better in game 1. He just looked beyond flimsy in that game. That was rough stuff.
Man, that is so weird. Like I don't even know what happened there with that Reaver.
I mean,